Hey guys, welcome back. So for this reading, we're going to ask, what are you letting go of? We have here three crystals that you can choose from. Tiger's Eye for group number 1, Yellow Aventurine for group number 2, and we have Mookaite Jasper for group number 3. Alright, Tiger's Eye, let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. You have here Queen of Pentacles, you have King of Cups in reverse, you have the Magician in reverse, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and you have Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. Okay. So this one is very straightforward. I feel for group number 1, for a lot of you, you will be letting go of a person or even people if it's actually more than one person, okay? And I feel the reason as to why you're letting go of this person or these people, it's because of you are already realizing that it's not worth it. It's not for your highest good anymore, okay? Most especially because of what I'm seeing here, that maybe these people or this person is quite insensitive. That's also what I'm hearing. For some of you, you may be dealing with a person who's full of themselves. I don't know. I'm really hearing that. I'm drawn to this turkey over here. So I'm getting a very cocky, arrogant energy. So I feel that you're beginning to realize, you know what, this person is full of himself or herself. Self-absorbed is also what I'm hearing, because I'm drawn to the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups is somebody who connects with their feelings and emotions. Whereas with the King of Swords, it's also perceived to be a person who's a little bit detached emotionally, all right? Or is not connecting with their heart space. So I feel that whoever this is for you, you're beginning to realize that this is actually not worth it, all right? It's not worth my time anymore. I don't need to deal with these type of people anymore. Because you wanted something that is stable. You wanted something that is really honest. Because I feel for group number 1, this person or these people may have left you feeling confused. I'm drawn to this Nine of Swords. You are really, feeling kind of like, upset or frustrated because of how they're actually behaving towards you. Or this person or these people may have given you a lot of stress, okay? And so I really feel that you are choosing yourself this time with this Ace of Cups. This is what's going to be pushing you as well to let go or to let all of these, people go. And that's because of your realizing that I need to love myself first. I need to put myself first. Okay? Now, if it's not necessarily a person, but I'm definitely picking up person or people here for group number 1, then you will be letting go of some things that is not really bringing you a lot of happiness. It's not making you feel really, fulfilled or satisfied, okay? Instead, it's giving you a lot of stress. It's giving you a lot of anxiety, and you're like, this is not worth it, okay? So yeah, let's try to pull up another set of cards here. What are you letting go of, group number 1? Unexpected visitors. Okay. Oh, yes. Look at that. Envy. And you have balance. Okay. All right. So it's quite interesting to see the envy card over here, all right? I'm actually picking up that maybe for some of the viewers out there, you're definitely letting go of some toxic people, all right? Some people in your life in which they're not really happy for you, They're actually either competing with you in a very unhealthy way, all right? For some of you guys, maybe these are your toxic coworkers. Not necessarily that you're really going to be discarding them, but it's more of like you are not going to give them any more attention because I'm drawn to this unexpected visitors, all right? In which I feel that, yeah, you would encounter people who would try to compete with you, even if you're not competing with them, or there would be people would be jealous of your success. And because of you're giving them so much energy, or you're paying attention to what they're saying or doing, it has affected you greatly. Okay. It has left you feeling imbalanced here as well. For some of you with this unexpected visitors, I'm hearing that somebody will actually kind of like get a shock or some big surprise that they're going to be realizing that this person or this individual is, after all, very much jealous of them, all right? Maybe this person is somebody that you thought to be really honest and real with you, only to find out that this person is wearing a mask. That's another thing that I'm also getting here. Because maybe at one point with this balance here, it's like your intuition is already saying some things to you, all right? But you kind of like gave this person or this individual a benefit of the doubt. That's also what I'm hearing, okay? And so it kind of like clouded your vision. You don't want to kind of like listen to what your inner voice is telling you. But I feel now that you will be realizing this, if this is not yet happening right now, of course, or you will be realizing this sooner or later, this would actually help you to walk away or to just let this individual or let these people go, okay? Because you wanted to achieve peace. You wanted to be more emotionally balanced as well, because remember, you got the Nine of Swords, which is giving you a lot of stress, a lot of headache, a lot of anxiety, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with these three cards. Let's pull up more. Yep, you got your openness. So maybe, yeah, like what I said, some of you guys are finally going to be uncovering the truth. Because remember, you got the unexpected visitors. So what I actually heard from Spirit is that you're not really expecting at all that this person is, for instance, yeah, since you got the jealous card or the envy card over here, that this person's jealous after all. You probably thought that this is somebody that you really trust, or this person has the best of intentions for you, or that this person is really happy for you. But the truth will be revealed because I'm drawn to this openness card. Wow. I'm also hearing, because I'm drawn to the image of the moon over here. Somebody watching group number 1, you've been doing some shadow work or inner work here. All right. And because you've been doing that, you're definitely going to be letting go of, some things that that are not really for your highest good. Okay. It can be, your shadow side. You're really, trying to make peace with your shadow side. You're healing it. Okay. Whatever that is, whether it's also jealousy or any other things. Okay. That you feel is part of your shadow self that you really needed to heal. But I'm getting here with this openness card for some of you. Maybe you're going to be finally, uncovering, or it will be revealed to you that these people or this person is, after all, not somebody that you should trust. Maybe this person's not being very open or honest with you, or maybe this person doesn't have the best of intentions for you even. Oh, yes, because you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I can't believe this. Man. Because Ace of Swords, it's definitely talking about truth. It's talking about clarity, okay? That's why it says clarity of belief, but it's actually in reverse. So like what I just said less than a minute ago, I feel that for group number 1, if this is not yet happening, you will be uncovering this. You will finally realize that this person is not really being very open and honest with you. Either they're hiding something from you, okay? Others of you would be realizing that this person is just jealous after all, okay? That's what I'm picking up. And because of this realization, because again, Ace of Swords is also talking about discovery or breakthrough, this would actually help you to just really walk away from this person or these people if it's more than one. Wow, very juicy. Let's see what else. Oh, yes, look at this. You got the guilt card, and it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I really feel that for some of you as well, on top of you walking away or letting go of, yeah, people that are really either blocking you from achieving success because they're envious of you, or you're walking away from things that's basically just giving you a lot of stress or anxiety. Some of you are going to be letting go of guilt, okay? So maybe you are holding on to some guilt. Maybe this is part of the shadow work that I was hearing, for others of you, with this moon over here. I feel that there's a lot of purging going on, honestly. So if this is you, you are definitely going to be letting go of any guilt because you will be realizing that it's preventing you from growing, okay? There's no point in always blaming yourself or even others. There's no point in dwelling, all right? Just like the Five of Cups energy, you keep on, feeling, upset and disappointed that you should have done this, you should have done that. There's no point, all right? There's no point in bringing back everything. All you need to do is learn from it and just move forward. Because I feel that for some of you, if you're resonating with this card guilt, you would be realizing, all right, that it's just going to bring up a lot of negative feelings or negative thoughts for you, all right, that you're going to start to hate yourself even. I'm even hearing self-sabotage, all right? Somebody's been doing that. Also hearing emotional eating, okay? So for some of you, you've been doing some inner work or shadow work. That's also part of what you're really going to be letting go of. Okay, let's pull up more. You got your no place like home. Okay, what is this? Courage. And then he got family. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting. So here's what I'm seeing based on these three cards. I feel that somebody watching group number one, and this one is very specific, okay? Not for all of you, but I'm actually hearing right now from Spirit that somebody watching group number one, maybe you actually got yourself in a triangular, relationship or situation in which the person that you really wanted is already, married with family or kids. And maybe that's part of the guilt, all right? You were definitely, guilty for engaging in that type of relationship where this person is already, married to someone with children. And so I feel this is what's going to push you to finally let things go. You're realizing that, okay, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't mess with, another married man's, family. So I feel that you guys are really going to be just letting things go. You guys are just going to be releasing that. You're realizing that I need to love myself, all right? My choices when it comes to love and life should be healthy as well. That's also what I'm picking up because I feel that you guys are coming back to who you truly are, all right? Others of you, what I'm also hearing based on these three cards, somebody watching this group, maybe you have been living under your family's roof for quite a long time. That's also what I'm getting because I'm drawn to this house or this home image over here, all right? But what I'm also seeing here is that you're finally going to be courageous enough to live your life independently, okay? Somebody's going to be doing that. That even though I love my family so much, I need to, yeah, be independent. I need to be courageous enough to do what is right for me, all right, to live my own life. I'm hearing freedom as well. Others of you, maybe because of somebody is going to be working overseas, okay? So even though it's really painful for you and it's giving you a lot of guilt, but I feel that because you're releasing the guilt of leaving your family behind in order for you to, yeah, move towards this, location. I'm hearing somebody's thinking of working overseas, all right? And you're leaving your own family behind and you're like, oh gosh, um, I feel like I can't do it because I can't, live without my family. I can't stand that I'm not seeing my children or my child. I don't know who's this for, but that's actually what I'm getting here. But you're releasing the guilt, okay? Because deep down in your heart, you're doing this because you wanted to give your family a great life. Okay, maybe you were offered a really great job overseas or a high salary. I'm hearing that somebody's thinking of moving overseas, but you're kind of like afraid to pursue it or to take this great opportunity because of the guilt that you have. All right. For some of you, it's not necessarily guilt, but it's actually fear. Maybe because of course, you're used to being around your family. You're not used to, working and living alone by yourself or living an independent life, which is why you're kind of like scared. But that's what you're also going to be letting go of. Wow. I can't believe this. There's so many messages. All right. Let's try to pull up more. And by the way, before I pull up another card, I notice you keep on getting the number 5. And 5 is definitely talking about changes, all right? So I feel that for group number 1, you're definitely going to be making some positive changes for yourself, which is great, okay? As you let go, whatever it is that's kind of like hindering you from growing, okay? Or what's keeping you stuck as well. Yeah, he got your patience. Okay. And then he got your time machine. And then you have Yemaya. Okay. Wow. So these 2 cards are very, very interesting. What I actually heard from Spirit as well is that you guys are also going to be letting go of the outcome. Okay? Maybe in the past or even currently, you have the habit of controlling the outcome. All right? Or you're holding on to some outcome. But I feel that for some of you, you're going to be realizing that, yeah, I need to just surrender to the divine, or I need to surrender to what universe really wants for me, okay? Instead of always trying to control the outcome. That's why I got the patience card over here, all right? With the time machine, for some of you, I'm hearing as well that since you have the guilt card over here, somebody watching this group, you may have found yourself always replaying events from the past. And by replaying it and by reopening it, it's just bringing about a lot of negative feelings, or even, yeah, with the guilt card, maybe because of what you have been replaying in your mind about what has happened in the past, it has left you feeling bad about yourself. You're feeling guilty, and you don't need that anymore, all right? It's really just going to make you feel bad, all right? And that's why I'm picking up somebody has been self-sabotaging themselves, all right? And like what I said with this time machine, no matter how much you try to bring back the time, like what I always say in my readings, time is an irreversible arrow, right? You can't just go back and, redo things. So I really feel this is also what you guys are going to be realizing, that there's no point in going back. The only way is to move forward. All right. So I feel this is also what's going to happen for some of the viewers. But I'm also hearing that some of you guys are just going to be letting go of the control. All right. You're just going to be in the flow. You're going to be a lot more patient now instead of always wanting, to control the outcome of things. And yeah, that's you nurturing yourself as well. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing. And yeah, it's still tied to the family. All right, so for some of you, you have been thinking of either, yeah, leaving your home, maybe for work or because of your job. And even though it's really painful for you to be doing that, but you have no choice but to do it anyway because you need to survive. You need to, yeah, give the best as much as possible for your own family or for your kids if you already have children. So somebody watching group number one is kind of like guilty of doing that. All right. Or leaving your wife and your child behind is also what I'm getting here. I don't know what this for, but that was so strong. All right, let's try to pull it more. Yeah, look at that. Freedom. And it says here, free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. And then it says here, unshackle the chains that binds you from being the person that you want to be. Right. I just love how everything is matching here. So for some of you, that's what you're definitely going to be letting go of. No wonder you got the courage card, all right? Because it's actually fear that's limiting you guys, all right? Maybe you're always kind of like, saying that you can't do this or you can't do that, or maybe there are so many opportunities out there, but you kind of like do not believe in what you can do. And so you're trying to put yourself in a small box or something. So I'm really getting here that finally you're letting go of any limiting beliefs or attitudes, and you're also freeing yourself from the chains that has been, yeah, preventing you from becoming the best version of yourself as well. That's also what I'm getting here. Wow. So again, for group number one, it's a mixture. I'm getting somebody's letting go of people or toxic people. Some of you guys are letting go of limiting beliefs. You're letting go of guilt. All right. So yeah, only take what applies. Okay, yeah, he got body, mind. And then he got environment. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is exactly what I was just talking about. So somebody watching this group, you have been contemplating about it. You have been thinking about it. And yeah, I'm hearing the word hesitation. Okay. So, maybe you've been holding yourself back from pursuing your dreams or doing something that deep down you really wanted to do, but because of fear, you're limiting yourself. Okay. So with this environment card, it can be that deep down you're no longer happy where you are living, let's just say, and you're thinking about relocating. Some of you, you're thinking about changing careers, all right? So I really feel that eventually, whatever it is for you, whether it's a work environment or whether it's actually the place, because I'm getting here, somebody's thinking of working overseas, really, you're finally, letting go of fear. You're definitely going to give yourself the permission to grow, okay? Because the more that you're going to be holding yourself back, you're just going to stay where you are, all right? And in order for you to see some positive changes, you have to take a chance. You have to take a risk. I'm also drawn to this body mind. What I heard from spirit is that by letting go, most especially of some negative feelings, thoughts, and emotions, this would actually help you to feel a lot more balance. All right. That's also what I'm getting. Because remember, you got the Nine of Swords at the start of your reading. So by freeing yourself from all of these toxicities or all of these negativities, you would definitely see some positive changes happening in your life, all right? You would feel a lot more better, a lot more centered, a lot more balanced. Others of you, I'm drawn to this image and I'm drawn to the mask. So I feel that again, because I'm drawn to the Ace of Swords in reverse earlier, somebody watching this group is definitely going to be letting go of superficial people, all right? People are not very honest with you, who's not, being very authentic. So yeah, that's where your freedom is. You guys are really freeing yourself from these type of, connections, superficial relationships or connections is also what I'm hearing. Okay, what else? Yep, look at that. Prosperity lies ahead. Direction. Mm-hmm. Very nice. And then he got stubbornness. Okay. So yeah, with this stubbornness card, I feel that at one point you kind of like, again, because I'm drawn to the balance card earlier. Let me just get that card again. Remember, I was just talking about that for some of the viewers watching this group. It's like you're not really listening to your inner voice. You may have had some sort of like niggling feeling about something, but you're kind of like not wanting to listen to your feelings or emotions. That's why your vision is clouded. Either you are not wanting to see it, okay, or you don't want to hear the truth. That's also what I'm hearing from spirit, okay? That's why I got the stubbornness card. But I feel that you guys are finally going to be, yeah, accepting the truth, or you're finally going to be, yeah, more kind of like open, right? Open to see things for what they are. And this is going to help you to finally make some changes. You're finally letting go of what you think is really not good for you. Whether, again, it's a work environment or some toxic people or some things that are just basically preventing you from growing. And then I'm drawn to this direction card and the prosperity lies ahead card. So what I'm also hearing from spirit is that all of these things are happening because you're being led towards the right direction. It's not really because the universe is punishing you or something like that, but it's happening for your highest good. That's number one message I'm hearing. Others of you, like what I said, somebody's thinking of either changing careers or moving towards a different location. You're being guided towards a different direction, a different path here. And that's why I even heard that somebody watching this pile, maybe there was an offer already or a great opportunity for you to work overseas, which will bring you a lot of success, a lot of prosperity. But because of your fear, you are kind of like, yeah, holding yourself back. You're kind of like scared if you should grab this or not. So whoever this is for, Spirit is actually saying, listen, trust your internal compass here, okay? Trust the signs even that you're actually getting from Spirit or your spiritual team. Because maybe I'm drawn to this stubbornness card that it's hard for you to kind of like, yeah, pay attention to the signs that Spirit has been giving you. And so I feel it's also because of the stress that some of you are experiencing when you're actually all stressed out, when you're not grounded, when you're actually unfocused and tired. It will be hard for you to see the signs that our spiritual team have been sending to us. Okay. So, yeah. Now, before we wrap things up, let's actually pull up some messages for you guys. Start off with this one. Message for group number one, please. All right. So you got your ancestral wisdom, and it says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this point in time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Oh my gosh, your ancestors, group number one, are stepping forward. All right. So they really wanted you guys to learn from past experiences, most especially the negative and heavy experiences that we have dealt with. All right. This is just basically, again, like what I said, everything happens for a reason. It's also helping us to grow, all right, to evolve. So instead of allowing ourselves to be stuck over the past and just, feel bad about ourselves or even others, that's just going, to prevent us or all of us to grow and expand. So I feel this is the main message from your ancestors. They wanted you to learn from your past. They wanted to assure you that they're walking with you every step of the way, okay? They're guiding you for sure. And they're also very proud of you, group number one, okay? Because it even says here, you are our legacy. And we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Wow, this is very beautiful. Let's try to pull up another card. Any other message for group number one? Oh, wow. You got the horse spirit, which is quite interesting because the freedom card, it shows the image of the horse. So for some of you, maybe that's your spirit animal, by the way. So yeah, let's read it. And it says freedom too. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back. Are you freaking kidding me? Whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society, break free and run faster towards your dreams. Gosh, we were just talking about that earlier. Remember, I was giving out this, message in which I heard from Spirit that somebody watching this group, there was this really great opportunity or even a rare opportunity, but because of your fear or because of your limiting yourself, you're holding yourself back, you are kind of like, putting things on hold, all right? So this is a great, great message for someone out there to free yourself from whatever it is that's limiting you. Okay, because we are all limitless beings. And this is quite creepy because you saw me shuffle as always. I can't make things up, but it has exactly the same message with this freedom card. And both cards, it says freedom, right? And it even says here, free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. And this card says you must break out of any limitations that are holding you back. Break free and run faster towards your dreams. So that was a very, very powerful message for you guys. I tell you that. Your spiritual team are really, giving out this very important message for all of you because they believe in you. All right. They believe that you can achieve success, prosperity, abundance. You can achieve so much more. But if you're going to, kind of like, allow yourself to be stuck where you are and you don't want to grow and expand, you guys are not giving yourself a permission to achieve something far more better than what you have right at this very moment. Okay? So that's a very strong message for someone out there or for you guys. Let's pull up one last message from your spiritual team or from the angels. Okay, got the believe card. Let's read it. It says here, be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Oh my gosh. Let go of preconceived ideas. So maybe this is also a message for someone. We're talking about what are you letting go of? Now it says here, let go of preconceived ideas. There's nothing to fear. You're constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided that you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Wow, what a way to end this reading. Very powerful reading for group number one. Your ancestors, your guides are really, encouraging you. They're really rooting for you, okay? They're giving you that gentle push. Like, come on, do it, all right? Be courageous. No wonder you got the courage card, all right? They wanted you to be brave enough to let go of any preconceived ideas, any fear that's limiting you as well. So that's all I have for you, group number one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And as always, I'll see you next week. Bye now. Yellow Aventurine, let's uncover what you guys are letting go of. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number two. You got your Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Star, then you have here Three of Pentacles, and you have the Hierophant in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have here Four of Cups. Okay. Well, this is also very straightforward. I feel that for group number 2, for some of you, what you guys are going to be letting go off, it can also be a partnership, okay? Whatever this is. It can be a romantic partnership. It can be a business partnership. All right, that was so strong. Let's start off with that. So I feel that you guys are really going to be letting go of it because of you're realizing that this is actually not healthy anymore. All right, I feel that you guys have thought about it multiple times because I'm drawn to the Lovers card, and Lovers is also talking about choices and decisions. So I feel that you've carefully thought about it. But I'm getting here that you are realizing that this is no longer healthy for you. I keep on hearing that you're choosing what's best for you. Okay? Now, if it's actually about a person that you're interested in, maybe you're hoping, all right, with the Star card, you're hoping that this could actually turn out to be something really magical, something that is really serious. You wanted a serious and stable partnership with this person, but only to realize that, yeah, it's like you're more invested into this partnership, but this person's not, okay? And this is actually making you feel sad, or it's actually making you feel really upset as well. Maybe you're dealing with a person who could not commit because you got the Hierophant in reverse. It can also be that maybe there is another person, okay? I'm hearing third party as well, and you're like, okay, I am not going to waste my time and energy anymore on relationships that are not going to bring out the best in me. That's also what I'm hearing. Or that is very unhealthy for me, which is good. Because of you're realizing your true worth. You're realizing your value. That's what's going to help you to finally let go of things or even people. Others of you, it's actually a job. Okay? That was so strong. Maybe you have been holding on to this career or holding on to this job for way too long. Because I feel that for group number 2, you guys are very patient people. Okay? You even wanted to see the best in everyone. That's also what I'm hearing right now. But I feel that you will be realizing, if not now, you will be realizing sooner or later that, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth in holding on to, for instance, on this job that's not really helping me to grow. Okay, I'm not seeing any growth in this career anymore. It's not making me happy anymore because he got here the Four of Cups as the overall energy, which is talking about boredom. It's talking about you feeling discontented, okay? So I really feel that's what's going to push you as well to try out something new, to move towards a new direction here. And again, Four of Pentacles is talking about being resistant to changes. So I feel that at one point, you've been really holding on so tightly on whatever this is for you, whether it's a career, whether it's a person. But like what I said, eventually you would be realizing that it's no longer worth it. That I have to let things go. I have to give myself a permission to grow. That's number 1. I have to give myself a permission to experience true love and abundance, feelings of security. All right, that's also what I'm hearing, okay? And I feel it's also because of you guys are healing. All right, some of you have been doing a lot of healing work. You've been working on yourself, and this is really, helping you guys, okay? So let's see. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. What are you letting go of, group number 2? Oh, yes, look at that. Commitment. And I was just talking about that for some of you. Maybe, this person is somebody who could not commit. Because, again, if you can still remember, you got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? So maybe you've tried, your very best to be patient. You're still hoping, because again, you got the Star card. And again, there's nothing wrong when it comes to hope. You can hope for the best. But it's different when you're expecting. Okay, so maybe you're expecting that this connection could turn into something serious, really stable. But yeah, it's like reality is finally kicking in, and this is going to help you, to finally realize that, yeah, this is not worth it. I deserve so much more. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing. Either this person's not being very committed towards you, is not being very open and honest with you as well. Yeah, there's lack of balance. This is what you want. You wanted a balanced partnership. Okay? Because again, for group number 2, I'm seeing really that a lot of you guys are going to be letting go of partnerships. Okay? And it can be anything. It can be friendship. It can also be business partnership, all right? Or it can be a romantic, partnership. Because you're seeing that there's lack of balance in the connection. Like what I said, maybe you're more invested, but this person is not. And you're realizing that this is not what I deserve. Okay? I deserve so much more. All right? Remember, you are embracing the Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who doesn't want to waste her time dealing with superficial people. People who are going to be, playing around, right? You take relationships seriously as well, group number 2. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. And it's good that you're realizing what your true value is. Even when it comes to a work situation, if it's not necessarily a person, because this is a general reading, you're beginning to realize your value, right? Like you have probably been, working so hard for this, job. You've been staying there for 8 years or what, and you're like, what the freak? I'm not, getting what I've been working hard for. I feel like, yeah, this is not helping me to grow and expand as an employee. All right. That's also what I'm picking up for someone out there. Yeah, you got the gratitude card. So for some of you, what you guys are also going to be letting go of, it's the energy of lack. All right? I feel that you guys are also going to be realizing that you should put your focus more and appreciate the things that you don't have, that you do have, rather than the things that you don't have or can't have. Okay? That's going to be changing the entire story for you. So I feel this is what you're going to be embracing now. Plus, with the gratitude, you're just kind of like, thinking the past, all right? You're making peace with your past. And you're seeing those past, experiences as something that's just helping you to grow as a person, okay? That's another message that's coming through by looking at that gratitude card. Let's see what else. Yeah, see? Like what I said, group number 2, I feel that you guys are realizing your true power. Man, like what I said, you are beginning to realize that this is not what I deserve. This is not what I truly want. I know what I want. And remember, the Queen of Swords is somebody who knows what she wants as well, okay? And you're not going to be dealing with anything that is just, or you're not settling for less, in other words. That's what I'm trying to look for. So you're reclaiming your power. You're realizing your true worth. You're realizing your true power to make some changes for yourself. Yep. Look at that. The 4 of Cups card is finally in reverse. Okay. So like what I said, this is the second time you've gotten the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is feelings of boredom, all right? You're not satisfied with your life. You're not satisfied with how things are. And because you're realizing that this is not what you want, all right, then you're actually more than ready or willing to make some changes for yourself, for your situation, okay? And you're realizing as well that you do have the power to create something new. If you don't like your situation right now, if you don't like the relationship that you have right now, what do? What are the things they can actually change? So I really feel for group number 2, like what I said, you guys are realizing your true power. The power to create some positive changes in your life. Okay, that's why this is going to help you to finally let go of things that you know is not bringing up growth for you, happiness for you, abundance for you. Wow. Let's see what else. Yep, you're definitely freeing yourself, all right, from the things that are making you unhappy or dissatisfied, okay? Like what I said, you're not satisfied with your job. You're not satisfied with how your life is right now, your partnership with someone, okay? Because you're realizing that you do possess the power. That's crazy. I kept on saying that you're realizing your true power. Now you got the message that says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Right. Happiness is a choice. And also what I'm hearing from Spirit is that at one point, if this is all about, let's just say, a romantic interest, okay, maybe you're realizing that why is it that I'm actually looking for happiness outside of myself, thinking that this person that I so want will be the only person who can make me happy, when I do have the power to create happiness, all right? To create my own happiness. And that's why it's very important that you don't look for love, happiness outside of yourself. It has to start with you. It has to begin with you. Instead of the other way around. That you're only going to be happy if this person is right beside you. All right? You have to start with yourself first. And once you're able to fill your own cup, you're just going to share what is overflowing from your cup. Makes sense, right? Instead of waiting for someone, whoever that is for you, to fill your own cup. You have to fill your own cup first. Because you do have that power all along. It's inside of you. It's within you. That's what's going to change everything with this huge or big realization that, oh yes, I do have the power to create change in my life. I do have the power and free will to create my own happiness instead of looking for that from other people. Okay? So yeah, this is so nice. I love your reading, group number 2. Let's pull up more. Yep, look at that. Regeneration. You guys are really rebuilding your life from scratch. Okay? This is so nice. I'm drawn to this. Look at this. It's almost like a dead tree. But there's new leaves growing. So you guys are really, beginning to realize that there's hope, right? I can still create a new story for myself. Instead of allowing yourself to be just, stuck over the past, that everything is over, that I'm stuck here, nothing is going to happen in my life anymore. All right. That's also part of what you guys are going to be letting go of. Those ideas, those negative thoughts about yourself, about your situation. Oh, yes. Look at that milestone. Man, group number 2. I love this. I love the fact that for group number 2, you guys are really going to be embracing your own power, okay? You guys are really, all geared up towards achieving success in life with this milestone card. So others of you, it can be, career. Maybe you're beginning to realize that, hey, I'm not growing in this career. I deserve so much more. All right. Maybe, this current job is not appreciating the efforts that you've been contributing to the table. So this is going to kind of push you towards a different direction. And maybe there's going to be an opportunity even for you guys to grab, that this new opportunity is going to give you a lot of success, all right? Or maybe this new company, let's just say, will be able to recognize your efforts. Because I'm hearing that for group number 2 as well. Maybe you're realizing that I've been staying for this company for like 10 years, as nothing is happening, okay? Like, what is going on? So I feel that you guys are thinking of making some changes for yourself. You wanted to embrace new changes, something that would make you happy, something that's really going to satisfy you. Because again, you have the Four of Cups in reverse twice, which means you're not satisfied with how things are, whether it's your job situation, your personal life, or whatsoever. Let's see what else. Oh, yes. Look at that. Roots of abundance. So like what I said, I really feel for group number 2, this is what you're really going to be putting your focus on, okay? You really wanted to make some changes. And in order for you to experience new changes, all right, or in order for you to experience success, abundance, and all that, you have to let go of something first. Some of you, you're letting go of lack energy because you got the gratitude card, okay? Instead of putting your focus on the things, again, that you don't have or can't have at the moment, you are going to be putting your focus on what you already have. And you're going to make the most out of it, okay? And again, with the roots of abundance, you guys are really, looking forward to something that is more stable. That's also what I'm hearing. You wanted something that's really going to be long-term. So whether it's actually a stable job or whether it's a stable partnership. Because maybe in the past, it was actually something that's kind of like superficial. Something that is actually, not really bringing about a lot of, satisfaction for you, okay, or happiness for you. But this is your main goal. You wanted to achieve success. You wanted to achieve prosperity and abundance. But you have to start from within, group number 2. You have to be thankful and grateful first for what you currently have. Instead of putting your focus more on, oh, I don't have a boyfriend because you got the commitment card over here. I don't have a partner, all right? If you're putting your focus on what you don't have, it's just going to be bringing about a lot of frustration, all right? Disappointment. You're starting to see yourself in a small way, or you're starting to see yourself as somebody who's actually very pitiful, okay? And that's you giving away your power. So that's why for group number 2, I feel that there's going to be some positive changes here with the way you view your life, your situation, or how you're going to be handling your current experiences, okay? And I feel what's going to change, really, it's your mindset, okay? Your consciousness. You are going to be reclaiming your power here. Yep, because you've been healing group number 2, all right? And I'm drawn to the keyword choice. So I feel that, like what I said, group number 2, you've thought about this multiple times, all right? So for instance, just an example, maybe you've thought carefully whether is it really, right for me to leave this current job and look for something else or some, opportunities out there. But maybe because of fear or maybe because you've been putting this decision on hold, all right? You notice or you're beginning to realize that, it's just giving you more reasons to feel dissatisfied with your life right now, or more reasons not to like what you are experiencing right now in your life, okay? So I really feel that you guys are going to be finally making a choice or making a decision here. And I feel this choice or this decision is based on what you think and feel is right for you. What is really going to make you happy? What is going to make you grow as a person? So there's a lot of decluttering here because this crane bag is also talking about that. All right. It's kind of like in order for you to have a fresh new start, because again, you got the regeneration card, you have to let things go. All right. Things that you don't need, which is basically the energy as well, by the way, of the year 2023. Okay. That's also what the year 2023 is all about. It's you trying to figure things out about what is it that I need? What should I actually, let go of? Do I really need this? Or is this just, a clutter in my space? That's really what I'm getting here. So let's try to pull it more. Yeah, because you guys are having an awakening. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. So your consciousness is awakening, group number 2. You're finally having this light bulb moment, all right? You're having this aha moment, group number 2. Like, yeah, hey, it's about time for me, to embrace positive changes in my life. But in order for me to see those, positive things to happen, I have to be brave enough to let things go first. I have to declutter. I have to release what's preventing me from achieving all of these wonderful things that I have in my mind, okay? So again, whether it's the energy of lack, that's what you're going to be letting go of, whether it's actually a person who's not really, giving you, a lot of time or, a lot of energy, or it's not a balanced partnership, in other words. Those are the things I'm seeing for group number 2. Because your consciousness is awakening. Yeah, 2 of Cups, see? So I really feel that part of what's going to push you to leave things behind or to let things go, because and you're realizing that there's no balance. Okay. For instance, in this connection, because you got the commitment card and you got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is talking about 2 people, all right, sharing mutual feelings, affection towards each other. That's why we're seeing here a couple, all right? They're actually holding each other. But I feel that if this is a relationship that you thought is going to last, or you thought that this relationship is going to grow into something deeper, you're beginning to realize your consciousness is awakening. You're realizing that it looks like I'm more invested into this relationship. Okay? And because of this awakening, because of this huge realization, you're going to be freeing yourself from relationships that are really superficial, or relationships that is not giving you balance. All right? Because you're drained, you're exhausted. In order for a partnership to work, because again, for group number 2, the strongest would be what you're letting go of. It's really partnership. There are only, some other messages from Spirit in which you're releasing or letting go of the energy of lack so you can attract more abundance into your life. But for majority of you, it's partnerships, okay? And again, in order for a partnership to work, it has to be the both of you, really working together. Otherwise, one of you is going to get tired and exhausted, which would, kind of like make the relationship crumble into pieces. So yeah, anyway, let's try to pull it more. Oh yes, look at that, health. So I feel for group number 2 with this health card, it's like you're realizing that it's affecting you. It's affecting your emotional health. It's affecting your mental health even. Okay, that's why this is going to give you that push to let things go. All right, because you're realizing that this is so unhealthy. I even heard that at the very beginning of your reading, you were left feeling confused. Okay, it's like all of your energies are just focused, for instance, about this person. All right. You kept on thinking about this person. You kept on overanalyzing the situation between you and this person, but nothing is happening. And you're like, oh my gosh, I am realizing now that my life is out of balance. I'm giving so much energy to this situation or to this person in which this person's not even thinking about me, or this person's not even, um, ready to work with me. So again, there is an imbalance happening in this connection for some of you, which is also affecting your health, whether it's your mental, emotional health, or even your physical health. Wow. So like what I said, you guys are choosing yourself. You guys are reclaiming your power now. Oh, yes. Again, balance. Come on. This is creepy. I was just talking about that. Now you got a time to give rather than take. Right. So maybe you were around, partnerships or people in which they're always taking more from you, but they're not willing to give. Okay. And again, life is all about balance. And that's why this is going to give you that final push to let things go. And you're like saying to yourself, this is not worth it. This connection is not going to grow. If I'm always the one exerting a lot of effort, if I'm always the one, trying to make things work, but this person's not doing their part, right? So I really feel this is one of the major reasons as well for group number 2, which is why you're finally letting it go. Whether it's a partnership, whether it's a job situation or a career in which you feel that you're not growing, the connection is not growing, or you're not growing as a person too. Okay, what else? Yep, you got the quickening. Okay. And it says here, discovery, acceleration, knowledge, and source. So yeah, I feel that you guys are really, accelerating. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that your frequency is also changing. Since you just had an awakening, group number 2, or you will be having this awakening, notice that your energy, your frequency is really, changing as well. Your choices in life is also changing. Unlike in the past, you're dealing, with a specific situation that you thought is actually okay or it's actually good. But when you're elevating, when your vibration, when your frequency is changing, notice that even the people they used to deal with, they no longer resonate with you because you're changing. Your vibration, your energy, your frequency is changing. So even your choices in life is going to be different. Unlike in the past, you're like okay with it. You're dealing with the same old. You're dealing with the same situation in which for instance, you're allowing people to walk all over you, or you're allowing yourself to be just, sitting in the background. But I'm seeing here that for group number 2, because of this huge awakening that you guys will be having, I tell you, pay attention to your energy. It's going to change. It's shifting. You're really reclaiming your power, okay? You're realizing your value as a person. You're realizing that I don't deserve this. I don't deserve people treating me this way. I don't deserve this unhealthy type of, partnership, okay? That's more of like what I'm getting for group number 2, which is very, very amazing. I love your reading, honestly. So let's see. Let's pull it more. Oh, yes. Look at that. Live and learn. Man, you guys are really, becoming a lot more wiser and stronger than ever. That's why this is also my favorite group, okay? I tell you, you guys are really going to be evolving, all right? That's really what I kept on hearing. No wonder you got a lot of images of trees, okay? There's something about you growing and becoming the best version of yourself. And you're looking back on the past in a different way, not to feel bad about it, but you're looking back over the past in such a way that, oh, okay, that painful experience, that heavy experience is just basically teaching me some lessons. And now I'm growing as a person, okay? There's something about growth and expansion for group number 2. I feel this is really your main goal, all right? You're really tired of the same old, same old. No wonder you got the Four of Cups in reverse. Or you got the Four of Cups twice, actually. You wanted something new. You wanted something that would excite you. You wanted something that is really, stable, okay? You don't have any time anymore or any time to waste. That's more of like what I'm hearing. You're not going to waste your time and energy on somebody who's just going to be, playing with you, all right? Just like with what I said earlier when I saw the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who doesn't want to deal with any BS, all right? You wanted something true. You wanted something real. Wow. I love your reading. So before we wrap things up, let's just pull up some messages for you guys from Spirit. Let's start off with this one. Any message for group number 2, please? Ground yourself. Okay. So it says here, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now's the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source, right? So for group number 2, no wonder you got the health card. Okay? Your spiritual team wanted you to rebalance yourself. Remember, like what I said earlier, I feel this heavy experience or situation that you've been having, it has left you off balance. It's also because of there is lack of balance in this partnership, let's just say, all right, in which you're exerting so much effort, you're always the one putting in, so much energy, and it's drained you completely, which is affecting your health. So I feel that is the reason as to why I got this message from Spirit. They wanted you to be centered again. And you can do that by grounding yourself, all right? So you can actually, feel more balanced. You can feel more relaxed and centered. Oh, wow. This is nice. Let's pull up another message from Spirit. You have sheep, innocence. And it says here, you are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. So yeah, I really feel as well for group number 2 that maybe there is also a need for you guys to reconnect with your inner child, all right? Or to do some inner child healing. Maybe that's why I got the health card. So I feel that, I'm also hearing right now from Spirit that some of you guys have been doing it already, all right? And because of you're doing a lot of healing work, you've been doing some inner child healing work, you're finally letting go of some conditioning that you may have had when you were a kid. For instance, maybe when you were a child, you were told that you're not beautiful or you're not good enough. But since you've been doing all of these inner child healing work, you're finally realizing your true value. You're finally realizing your worth. And that's exactly what's happening in most people who's been, working on their inner child, all right? They're beginning to realize that, wow, I was actually told that I was this, and I used to believe what they say to me all the time, all right? And has affected them, even their decisions. For instance, you try to kind of like settle for less because you think that you're not valuable. You think that you're just a plain and ordinary person and that you don't deserve so much better, right? That's because when you were a kid or when you were growing up, that was what the society or what people around you may have affected you. And you've believed that. You believe what people are saying. You believe what they're trying to put or project towards you. But that's going to be changing, you guys. Because like what I said, if you haven't been doing the inner child healing work, do it. I tell you, it's going to be totally different. Your life choices, when it comes to love even, it's going to change dramatically. Okay? Because you're realizing how powerful you are. How amazing you are as a person. Wow. So there you go. Let's get one last card. You have action, and it says here, drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create. See? Haven't you noticed you keep on getting the keyword power? All right? That's what your spiritual team is trying to highlight for you guys, for group number 2. They wanted you to embrace your true power. Okay? Release the fear. That's also part of what you guys are going to be letting go of, because it says here, drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. So this card is a positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. What a way to end this reading for group number 2. Gosh, this is so beautiful. And I'm so happy for you guys. I tell you, group number 2, you guys are really embracing your power. You're finally letting go of your old self, in which you always settle for less. You have dealt with superficial relationships, thinking that it's okay, all right? But because of this awakening that you guys will be having, I tell you, your frequency, your energy is changing. You're elevating. Give yourself a pat on the back. Wow. It's like you guys are, accelerating, from high school going to college. That's more like what I'm getting here for group number 2. Congratulations. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, I'll see you next week. Bye now. All right, so group number 3, you've chosen this Mookaite Jasper. Let's find out what you guys are letting go of. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. All right, you got the Fool in reverse. You have the Hangman in reverse. You have the High Priestess. The Hermit. The Tower. And the Magician in reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Swords. Oh my gosh, this is very straightforward. What I actually heard right off the bat, but this one is very specific, so it's not for all of you, but I really heard that for group number 3, you may be dealing with a person's very sneaky, because I'm drawn to the 7 of Swords, alright? And I'm also drawn to the image of the 7 of Swords, where there's actually a lot of keys on the nest. So I feel that some of you, either you will be uncovering some truth about a person, okay? Which will help you to finally let things go or leave this person behind or walk away from it, okay? It can be a shock for some of you with this Tower card over here, okay? And so what I'm actually getting is that maybe there's lies. There's definitely, some deception here. And because of you uncovering the painful truth, even though it's very hurtful, it's going to help you to finally move forward. I'm drawn to the High Priestess and the Hermit cards. So it's like you guys are becoming a lot more awakened. Maybe in the past, you're kind of like not wanting to connect with your higher self, or you're not listening to what your inner voice has been telling you. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that somebody is not wanting to see it. Somebody watching this pile is kind of like giving this person maybe a benefit of the doubt. You're not wanting to accept the truth. Because for me, keys is also a symbolism for clarity, for truth, or solution. But something will happen. If this is not yet happening, but I'm getting that somebody watching this pile will be uncovering the truth. It's something that is really going to shock some of you, okay, about a person. But it's happening because it has to end. That's really what I'm hearing from Spirit. It has to end. This is not for your highest good. If it's actually also a person, like what I said, this person may be, a little bit deceptive and controlling. Okay? I keep on hearing that. Especially that you got the Magician in reverse. Whoever this person is very cunning. This person, is also manipulative. Okay? I don't know what is this for, but I really got that. That maybe, which is why you kind of like believe this person's lies. You kind of like believe what this person has been saying. Not realizing that this person is really good at hiding things, or is very good in manipulating the situation. Whoa, I don't know what is this for. But even if it's actually quite painful, because it's a shocking truth for some of you, just remember this. It's happening for your highest good. Try to look at it in a positive way. Yes, it's painful, but would you want to be, living, or being around a person or being around a connection that is just filled with lies and deception? All right? Do you truly deserve that? So that's what I'm really picking up for someone out there. All right? Others of you, what I'm also hearing is that you are also going to be letting go of the control. Because again, you got the Magician in reverse. All right? I feel that you guys are finally realizing that I can't control events, people, or situation all the time. I need to let things be. I'm also hearing that for others of you, you're going to be realizing that if some of you are kind of like always putting your focus on the past as well, in which you're having a hard time embracing the changes that has occurred in your life recently, you're going to be realizing that you're just only putting your life on hold. You're just stuck to whatever it is that has happened to you because you're not willing to embrace the changes. All right? And it's preventing you as well from moving forward. That's why I got the Fool card in reverse. Wow. This is quite interesting. I love that all three groups are very unique, even though, there's a lot of messages around people letting go of other people, all right, or superficial connections and all that. But this one is quite unique as well. So let's see. What else? Oh, yes. You got coming to life. See? I feel that for group number 3, it's like everything is making sense, all right? I'm really getting, just like for group number 2, you guys are having an awakening here. All right. You're also realizing your power. Look at this lady, right? So I feel that for group number 3, whatever this is that you're going to be letting go of, I tell you, it's really going to shift your energy. It's really going to shift your situation into something more powerful, more magical. Yeah, you got your angel of love. See, you got the acceptance in reverse. I can't believe this. I was just talking about when I saw the Tower card that for some of the viewers, you may have had a hard time accepting things as they are. All right. And even though, yeah, change is a very scary word. All right. It is very scary, but sometimes we really have to embrace the changes. We really have to be open to welcome new starts or new beginnings. Because always remember that the Tower card, even though it's something that scares people whenever they see the Tower card, it's actually for your highest good. It just means that the universe is saying that this situation or this connection is not for your highest good anymore. It's not helping you. It's not serving its purpose anymore. So that's why we have to put an end to it. And maybe at one point, you were holding on to the past. You keep on putting your life on hold because you cannot embrace the changes that has already transpired. Always remember that the first step to healing, it's acknowledgement, it's acceptance. In order for you to move forward, you have to be courageous enough to deal with the changes. And yeah, you got here the angel of love. So I really feel that you guys are also going to be a lot more compassionate of yourself. Maybe, if it's actually a person, you may have realized that you've given your power and energy to this person so much without you recognizing that you're not nurturing yourself anymore. You're not looking after your own needs anymore. All right. That's also what I'm hearing. So there's something about you also realizing your power. There's also something about you finally accepting things as they are. You probably also wanted to change this person. I don't know who is this for, but I'm just hearing it right now from spirit. Somebody may have been, trying to change someone for the better. I really got that message. Maybe you've been very patient with this person. You're hoping that maybe this person's going to change. Because again, I'm drawn to the butterfly, and butterfly is also talking about changes and transformation. But I feel that you will have this, truth, or you will actually have this, again, an awakening in which you're going to realize that no matter how much you wanted this person to change, you can't. You can't, force someone to change. It has to begin with them. It has to start with them. Yes, your intentions may be very, very nice or very good because you got here the angel of love, right? Because I feel for group number 3, you guys are very compassionate people who try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You're not very judgmental. You're very loving and nurturing, but you have to be careful. Because I feel that for group number 3, I'm getting here that you may be dealing with a person who is very manipulative and controlling. And they know that you are this very caring, gentle, understanding individual that you are. But they're taking advantage of that. So I don't know who is this for, but I really got that strong message for someone out there. And your guides are basically saying, it's great that you are this very loving and amazing and generous person that you are, but you have to protect yourself. You have to create boundaries. Because again, I'm drawn to this acceptance. You accept people for who they are, and that is great. But it's not to say that you have to deal with their toxicity. All right? that you're willing to allow this person to project their hurt towards you. I'm also getting that for someone out there. Wow, this is very interesting. That was a very powerful message. So I really feel this is going to resonate for someone out there. All right. But this is what you're letting go of. Number one, some of you are going to be letting go of trying to change someone or to force the situation to change or a person to change. Because you will have this awakening or realization that, yeah, I cannot change a person. I cannot force friendship. I cannot force love. And if it's a person, it is their responsibility to change themselves. It's not my duty. It's not my job. Okay? Some of you are empaths. I'm an empath too. Okay? And I feel that you guys really love to help because I'm drawn to this image of the hands, all right? So I feel you really wanted to help someone. You're always wanting to bring out the best in someone or give, a lot of things for someone. But again, you have to take good care of yourself first. You have to look after yourself. And this is what, I feel that you guys are letting go of. Not to say that you're not going to be the loving person that you are, but you are just basically going to be creating, balance as well as boundaries here. Okay? I also heard betrayal. So maybe you've trusted this person, you've accepted this person, you thought that this person is not capable of doing those things. Because again, I really heard that somebody watching this file, either this has already happened or it's about to happen, in which you're going to be discovering something about someone in your life. And you're like, what? I can't believe this. I've trusted you. I never thought that you are capable of doing all of these things. I don't know what's that for, but whoa. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, you got delight. Oh, yes. Third eye chakra. You guys are going to finally see it, okay? Oh boy. Because like what I said earlier, right? It may be hard for you to see it. Either you're intentionally not wanting to see some things, because that's what I'm hearing, or you're just giving someone a benefit of the doubt. Like, oh, maybe that person's not going to be doing it, or I don't think that person's capable of doing it. That's really what I heard, okay? But you will be uncovering the truth. You would see it for yourself. I tell you, that message is for someone out there watching this group, okay? But let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh. Now you got the imagination. So I really feel that maybe at one point you were thinking, yeah, was it just an imagination? Maybe I'm just imagining things. So basically for group number 3, your higher self or your inner voice is telling you all of these things, but you're kind of like not wanting to listen to it. All right. You're probably thinking that, oh, it's just my imagination. All right. But I tell you, group number 3, that's why I really got that very powerful and strong message from Spirit that you will be uncovering the truth, which will help you to finally walk away, okay, or let things go. You're going to realize that it's not your imagination. This is reality. And I need to accept it, okay? Oh my gosh, very juicy. Let's see what else. Oh yes, message in a bottle. So what I'm actually hearing with this message in a bottle is that, again, either this will be divulged to you, okay? Because I'm getting for group number 3, you're definitely going to be uncovering the truth. And whatever this truth is, it can be painful for some of you. Others of you, it's not really painful, but it's just going to help you to finally accept the truth and just walk away. But definitely it will be either divulged to you or you would find out yourself. You're going to see it for yourself. Another thing that I'm also seeing with this message in a bottle, and then you got the delight card, and I always say that birds are messengers. So again, to see this message in a bottle, what I'm also hearing from Spirit is that you guys are also letting go of you always trying to repress your feelings. So it's not for all of you out there, but somebody watching group number 3, you have the tendency to always keep some things to yourself, or you're repressing your emotions, because again, I'm drawn to the water here, and water, it's emotions. So I feel that this is also part of what you're going to be letting go of. You're finally ready to talk for some of you, or you're finally ready to get this thing out of your chest, okay, that you've been trying to suppress or keep to yourself all the time. Wow. Oh, really? Okay. Oh my gosh, I just heard this very specific message from Spirit. Somebody watching group number 3, you're thinking about talking to someone, okay? It can be someone dear to you, it can be a family member, and you wanted to open up and tell them about something. Let's just put it that way, because it's very specific. Somebody's also thinking of coming out, if you know what I mean. All right? And embracing their sexuality, okay? I also got that. And if you're resonating with that, go for it. Embrace who you truly are. All right? Don't wait for other people to accept you. You have to accept yourself first. That's what I'm hearing right now from Spirit, okay? But others, others of you, I'm getting here that maybe you have been keeping some things to yourself. But I see here that you guys are going to be letting go of what you've been holding back for a long time. And you're ready to talk. I keep on hearing that, especially when I saw this image. You're ready to talk. You're ready to speak up. Instead of holding things back all the time or suppressing or repressing those feelings and emotions. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. Look at that. Kindred partnership. Let's pull it more. Let's try this one first. Oh, yes. See, I was just talking about how you guys will also have this awakening. Okay? Now you got the awakening genius. Now, I'm seeing a different story here with these 3 cards. For some of you, again, it says people. It can be somebody that you're actually romantically involved with, or you really like this person, and you're hoping that this person is going to be opening up to you, but they never express their feelings, all right? And so what I'm actually getting here is that with the card acceptance, all right, no matter how much you wanted to force a person to open up, like, you should express your feelings, all right? Again, we are all unique individuals. We also have to be compassionate. That may be the reason as to why that person is like that. It's because of their traumas or because of what has happened to them when they were young, which contributed to them, being like this. All right? We also have to understand where a person is coming from as well, right? So I'm also getting that for some of you that you're going to be accepting that, yeah, maybe this person is somebody's really like that. I can't force this person to change, even though I hope that this person is going to be more open and direct instead of hiding things. Others of you, what I'm also hearing with these 3 cards is that, yeah, you're no longer okay with, this type of, connection in which this person's always holding themselves back. They're trying to hide something. And you probably thought that this person is somebody they can actually, trust, or that this can turn into something, really romantic and really serious. But I feel that you guys will have this awakening, okay? And this awakening, I feel, is going to push you or help you to let go of things, okay? This is not what I want. This is not the partnership that I want. I want a partnership where there's honesty, all right? There's openness, okay? That's another, message that's coming through based on these three cards. Wow. All right, let's see. What else? Yep, you guys are moving forward. Look at that. Positive movement forward. So, again, you guys are really letting go of the past. You're really letting go of things, situations that you feel is not really good for you anymore, all right? And you guys just really wanted to move towards a new beginning, all right? Something that would just really, um, bring out the best in you or make you happy, okay? Let's try to pull up another card. Oh, yes, you got the yearning. And you got the body. Okay. So again, this is very straightforward. What I'm seeing here for group number 3, like what I said, if you're actually kind of like thinking of a past person, maybe you're hoping that this person is going to be messaging you or reach out to you, or even if you're still seeing this person, you're hoping and expecting that this person is going to be opening up, okay, and expressing their feelings. Others of you are already separated because you got the yearning card over here and you don't like this separation. You're actually hoping that you guys will have a chance to talk. And you've been waiting, okay? So I feel that for group number 3, for some of you, it's not to say you're totally giving up on the person, you're giving up your hopes, but you're just letting things flow, okay? You're not controlling, everything anymore. All right? You're just surrendering, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, without putting your life on hold. All right? If this person reaches out, amazing. That's fantastic. If this person is still not reaching out, well, okay, life must go on. All right? That's really what I'm getting here. So I really feel that for some of you, if you're separated from this person, it's not to say that you're totally letting go of this individual, but you're just basically letting go of expectations. You're letting go of controlling the outcome of the situation. And this is something that you've thought about, really, okay? Because I'm seeing here that you guys are finally moving forward, all right? Instead of putting your life on hold, okay? Waiting and waiting for this person to open up or reach out. That's what I'm getting here. All right, for some of you guys with this body, because this is talking about reflection, that's why this woman is looking at herself in the mirror. So I also feel that for group number 3, what you guys are also letting go of are, again, either ideas, conditioning, or beliefs that you may have about yourself, about others, all right? I'm also seeing that. You guys are finally letting go of things as well that are no longer functioning in your life. Is it needed? Is it necessary? That's also what I'm hearing. Okay. What else? Queen of Water. Okay. Time out. And you got show the world the real you. Oh my gosh. I just love how everything is matching. Man, do you still remember group number 3, the message that I really got from Spirit, in which somebody watching this group, you're thinking about opening up. All right? You're thinking about releasing something that you've been hiding to yourself or you've been keeping to yourself. You've been repressing, whether it's emotions. That's why you got the Queen of Water. Okay, not necessarily your water sign, but Queen of Water, it's all about feelings and emotions, all right? And I'm drawn to this crab. You may be a Cancer as well, all right? And the crab is somebody, or if it's a person, it's actually somebody who's very defensive and protective, okay? So I'm really getting that for group number 3. That you've been trying to hide or suppress or keep some things to yourself because you're just trying to protect yourself, okay? But I'm really getting here, that's what you're going to be letting go of. You guys are finally going to be letting go of the things that you've been holding yourself back from, all right? Whether it's feelings and emotions, it's okay. Express it, all right? Don't be afraid to express. Don't be afraid to show who you really are. That's why God showed the world the real you. To express your emotion is not a sign of weakness, okay? You're just being yourself. You're a human being. You have emotions, right? So what's wrong with that? Even if you're a guy watching this, all right? Because, we were conditioned, that when a guy, cries, that's a sign that he is actually a weakling. That's not true, all right? That is not true. If you feel like crying, even if you're a guy, do that. If that's really what you feel, okay? There's no problem in, admitting your weakness as well. There's no problem in admitting your mistakes. I'm also hearing that as well. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for group number 3. You guys are finally letting go of what you've been holding back from, okay? For some of you, you've been putting yourself in the shadows because you're afraid. There's lack of, self-esteem here as well. And so your guys are saying, show the world what you got, okay? Show the world what you got. Don't be afraid. And yeah, look at this. This lady is pouring a lot of water from the jar. So again, emotions. So I feel that somebody watching group number 3, what you're letting go of are the things that you've been keeping in your chest. All right? You've been trying to really hold your emotions. And you're like, okay, time out. I have to be real. I have to be open and honest. I can't hold this back anymore. Right? That's what I'm picking up. Let's pull up another card. Yeah, look at that. Warrior. And it says here, focus, assertiveness, rise, and action. I was just talking about that. Maybe somebody watching group number 3, you may have been seeing that as a sign of weakness, all right? To express feelings and emotions, all right? But it's not. It takes courage to admit your weakness, like what I said. It takes courage to admit defeat even, okay? So I really feel that for group number 3, you guys, with this warrior card, you're also rising above all the obstacles that you've been, faced with recently, all right? You're letting go what you perceive yourself as a weakling or this thought of you are, a pitiful creature. I'm also getting that, like, you're letting go of that consciousness. Instead of being a victim, you're seeing yourself as a victor. Okay? So you're releasing or letting go of being the victim. You're not a victim. You are a victor. That's part of the conditioning as well that I'm also seeing here for group number 3. You're rising above all these challenges. And I feel as well that for some of you, you may have been, kind of like, trying to put something on hold. Okay, that's also what I'm hearing from Spirit. Either you're limiting yourself, all right? But with this keyword action, this is what's going to happen. You're releasing that. You're releasing whatever it is that you're kind of like trying to put on hold because you're ready for action, or you're being pushed to take action. Okay, you got your evidence. All right, so with the evidence card, here's what I'm hearing. For some of you, you are also letting go of the need to find the answers right here, right now, because this is an investigator. So maybe you're trying to worm out some information. You're trying to find some clarity, all right? You're really trying to get the exact details and all that. But there are some things that will be revealed to us in time. That's why I also feel for group number 3, that part of what you're going to be letting go of is the need to control. All right? It's for you to live in the present or to just be in the flow. All right? I may not have the answers right now. Okay, that's all right. But I trust that the universe will eventually reveal that to me. Okay? So there's also something about that as part of what you guys are going to be letting go of. Okay, so let's actually get some messages right now for you. From Spirit, let's see. You got stay connected. And it says here, we are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So that's a really beautiful message for you guys, all right? They're encouraging for you to reconnect to the source. All right, to connect with the divine source. All right, let's pull up another card. Okay, you got the Buffalo Spirit, and it says here, abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. That's fantastic. Group number 3, it says here, it comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude you will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. So maybe, again, since you got abundance, if you haven't been doing, for instance, writing down the things that you're grateful about, do that, all right? Because again, you guys are powerful manifestors. So maybe what you're also going to be releasing or letting go of is the energy of lack. And you're attracting more abundance into your life because you're also thinking abundant, okay? So yeah, they're saying here that abundance and liberation are finally on the way for you guys, which is amazing. Let's pull up one last message for you guys before we wrap things up. Oh, that was fast. Let's see what this one is. Oh my gosh, you got manifestation. I was just talking about how you guys are very powerful manifestors, okay? So you got that here too. So it says here, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all of your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. My gosh, this is really amazing for group number 3. You have very positive, messages here as well. So congratulations. Just make sure that you always believe in yourself, all right? Make sure that your thoughts are positive because they're definitely saying here that finally, whatever it is that you've been manifesting is finally coming into fruition, all right? You just got to believe. So I feel that's also part of what you're letting go of. You're actually letting go of your fear, all right? Because again, what I always say in my readings, the key to a successful manifestation is that you give more power to your desires rather than your fears. Okay? So I feel this is also what you're going to be letting go of. Also, I feel that for group number three, you're also going to be letting go of, the negative self-talk. I really got that, or how you perceive yourself. That's why I got the body card. Maybe in the recent past or currently even, you're always thinking of yourself in a small way, or I can't do this, I can't do that. That's going away. All right. And you have to release that because, again, you are powerful, group number three. Okay. You just got to believe in yourself. Anywho, that's all I have for group number three. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you again next week. Ta ta.